Hello there, and welcome back to my channel, Nail Art by Sin. Today I'm going to be working on putting together a set of Blooming Gel floral nails. Please join me. Let's get started. Hello there, and welcome back to my channel, Nail Art by Sin. Today I am going to be recreating this beautiful set of Blooming Gel nails, press-on nails that I made. I went ahead and fitted the nail tips to my size because I love to wear my own nails that I make. And you can see just how beautiful they turned out. I made them just some different color, summer colors. And I believe you could probably wear this any time of the year. So the few things that I have out is I've got 100% acetone in this little container here, and I've got a palette that I'll be using. This is a Blooming Gel. I had ordered 3 of these on Temu, and I'm still using them. I have another bottle from, I think, Enel Couture, and I think I've got more that I've ordered from Amazon, but I do want to use these up first. As you can see from my background, I love Madam Glam polishes, and but I do have a lot of small bottles, the 7 ml bottles that I'm trying to use up, because I don't want them to go to waste. So for these nails, I'm using the Mepha brand polishes, and I'm also using this brand here, which I believe you pronounce it Jodson. I think I had gotten these on Amazon. It was a set of like 100 polishes, and these are 7 ml bottles as well. So the things that I'll be using are going to be dotting tools and an orange stick possibly. And then of course my top coat, which when I'm doing practice nails or nails for myself, I usually will use the Lavender Violet No Wipe top coat. If I'm making press-on nails to sell, then I usually use my Madam Glam polishes, and I will use my Madam Glam No Wipe top coat as well. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started with this. And so seeing that I've already done the first 5 nails, I have already sized the next 5 nails for my fingers on the opposite hand. So let me just start with the thumb, which is this nail right here. And in case you're wondering what this is actually a steel, a metal steel. It's for a nail file, and you can order the nail file portions, the grits, to stick on here. You can actually order them for both sides, but what I have found is that they work perfect as a nail stand, so that's what I use. All right, so we are going to start off with the Mepha 0932, and I'm going to paint this nail completely. I do like the Mephapolish, the Mephapolis. Oh my God, I can't even talk. Blooper. I do like the Mepha polishes, the gel polishes, very much. They go on very well. And I used to buy a lot of the small ml bottles when I first started a year ago doing press-ons. I'm going to put that in the lamp for 60 seconds and then I'll put another coat. And now, like I said, I just want to use them up because I'm not ordering a lot of polishes because I do have a lot of polishes everywhere. But I purchase 15 and 18 ml bottles. I don't purchase the small bottles anymore. But these, you know, they've worked very well. I don't have any complaints on this brand of polish. So for anybody that wants to get started doing their own nails or doing press-on nails, you know, Mepha's a good brand to start with. And also this one, Jodson. I just started using this brand because I'm kind of running out of the different colors of the small bottles because that's all I've been using. But I love Madam Glam polishes very, very much. They are, to me, a little bit pricey. If you're not a VIP, I think the pricing is like $21.98. Don't quote me unless you go on the, you don't have to go on the website to confirm that. It's $21.98 per polish. But when you are a VIP, then you pay like $10.98 or $11 per polish. So I'm going to put another coat on here. I like this color. It's very, very nice. It almost looks like a very light peachy color. It's got a very nice finish to it. They kind of self-level by themselves very quickly. Okay, that's for another 60 seconds. And I'm going to pair this one with the Mepha 0193, which is kind of a orangey red color. I thought that would go very nice together. I used an orange stick, the tip of it, when I did these. And because it's a pointy, I'm just wondering if I should continue using this one so I can at least get the same size floral designs on there. I think that's what I'll do because this is a little bit bigger head on this. Okay, so this has come out, and so we will let that sit there for a minute. These came out really pretty, didn't they? Look at that. All right, so we're going to put that back on the stand. And let me do the next one. We'll do two of these. This one I'm going to do a background of the Jodson, and it's B535. Just going to shake it a little bit off of the camera. Oh, that's a nice, what I would call like a banana yellow color. Wow, this has a really nice, it just flows so easily. Very, very pretty. Let's see here. I think this one is going to need two coats as well. What I do love about Madam Glam is that their polishes, very rarely do you have to put two coats. It's usually just one coat. So you might pay a little bit more for the polish, but you're getting you know, a lot of polishes out of it when you're only having to put one coat on. So we'll put another coat on that. Okay, so this is the first coat, and okay, so this one is out of the lamp, and we are going to add the second coat. And oh my goodness, yeah, second coat is nice. I don't think I had used this color before. I've never seen it. It really does look like a banana shade, banana color. Oh, how pretty. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that real good underneath the light. Okay, so let's put that in the lamp for 60 seconds. And I'll close this up. And so these two will go together. And that's the next one. And this is the one that's going to be paired with it. It's an orange red shade, and it's Jadso. And it's B516. So this is the one that's going to actually be put on after the blooming gel. All right, so now we're on the third finger, on the index finger. And this is kind of it's not a white, because this is a white. And it's not a yellow, because that's a yellow. So it's kind of like a beigey color. And it's a Mepha. And this one is number 0923. Okay, this one is out of the lamp already. Really nice. Looks so, I really love that color. All right. All right, so we're going to put, you know, I'm thinking this is going to be too close. I think I'm going to switch this. Excuse me. Let me just back up here. All right, this color, I think I'm going to move it to the pinky finger, and I'm going to do the black one here in the middle. And I might switch them all around once I get them all done, just so I kind of intermingle all the nails. So let's going to see what we're doing here. This is a black color. So we're going to do the index finger in. I don't know if I should do it in black. You know what? I think I will do the pink background, and we'll do the black over the gel. All right. Oh, that's a pretty pink. It's like a bubblegum pink. Very nice. There you go. I do like to wear gloves whenever I'm painting any of my nails, because I certainly don't want to have any kind of allergic reaction to gel polishes. So I do try to be very careful with getting gel polish on my hands or on my skin. Okay, this one's going to need a second coat too, so let's try and get that one in the lamp for 60 seconds. Wipe off my glove. I use this pump, plastic pump. I'd like to maybe get me a glass one, but this is actually 100% acetone from the Dollar Tree. And I just peeled off the label. And I just made a note, 100% acetone, used for stamping plates, because when I do stamping, you know, I try very hard to remember not to clean them with alcohol. I do clean them with the acetone, which is what is recommended. So, and then I use it also if I want to soak my nails to remove the press-on nails. I use it for that. And then also just to remove regular nail polish. So this thing comes in very handy, and I like to keep it labeled so that I know what it is. So that's just my own little container. And then when I run out, then I'll get my acetone and just pour it in here, so I don't have to make all the labels again. There you go. Alright, so this one is out of the lamp, and let's put another coat on it. Every time I see this color, I think of Barbie. I think of a Barbie pink. I have a little 7-year-old granddaughter. She's going to be 7, and she is so girly. I'm talking pink, glitter, shine. And she loves wearing dresses to school. She's all girl, that's for sure. All right. It's going back in the lamp for another 60 seconds for a cure. All right, and then we'll put the bluing gel, and then we will use the black over that. Okay. The ring finger, I'm going to do a white background. I am running out of this white, so I think I'm going to pour some out here. And I think it's really running out. Okay, I may have to grab a white from another brand. This might be the last bit of white that I use from this bottle. Let's see here. It's very slow moving. There you go. There it comes. Okay. It's got something on here. Hold on, like a little piece of something. Okay. Looks like there's something on the brush. Let's see if I can get some out of the bottle. Excuse me for a moment. Then I'll just get rid of the bottle. Yep, this is about it. Let's see if it'll self-level itself out. This one is out, so we'll put that back there. Yeah, it's self-leveling. All right, I'll put that right there. And that is going to be paired up with this like light lavender, kind of a little bit of a pinkish mix, and it's Jadstone B508. It's a really nice color. That's almost out of the lamp, so I can put the last coat on it. All right. Let's put the last coat. Makes a big difference with the second coat on this white one. Love it though, it's real pretty. It's like a wedding white color. Okay, 60 seconds, and that one will be finished. And this one, the last little pinky nail that I have, I think I'm going to do the dark color on the bottom. This is like a mixture of a burgundy with a little bit of brown in it, but more of a burgundy color. All right, we'll do this one for 60 seconds. I'm going to pull that white one out. This one is done. All right, we just have one more coat, and then we will do the blooming gel. Do them one by one. All right, so this is ready, and we're going to put the second coat on here. There you go. And we'll put it in for another 60 seconds, and we'll be done with the first coats. Well, with the first colors. Okay, so this is ready to come out. It is done, and like I said, this is a very, I don't know, like I like gorgeous. I think it's a gorgeous color. Of course, I'm kind of partial to burgundies and brown mixtures because my husband is a third generation Aggie, and you know, everything for him is kind of a burgundy color like that. So yeah, I am a little partial to my own Aggie there. All right, I started cleaning this up, and let me just finish. All right, that's done. All right, so let's start with the first nail. And I said that I was going to pair it up with this orangey red color. So I painted this base color in the Mepha 0932, and I'm going to pair it up with the Mepha 0193. And first thing we're going to do is I'm going to shake this blooming gel, and I'm going to put a thin coat of this blooming gel on our nail. Using blooming gel is so easy, guys, and you can really make some real pretty designs with it. And I decided to do florals on this set. All right. We are going to, you don't cure it or anything, you just put it on there. And then you just drop a little bit there. Use very little actually. And you have to work a little fast because it does spread out very quickly. So we're going to do 1 dot, 2 dot, 3, and 4. So you can already see that it's working its little magic there, and you just kind of move it around a little bit. Oh, look how nice that looks. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. That looks really pretty. Oh my goodness. This one, I'm going to do 1 on the end there. There's something on this. I can see it. Right there on the end. Then I'm going to do a small one. See, there's something on that brush. I don't know what it is. I mean, not the brush, the there you go. Oops. And I think I messed this nail up. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to start over on this one. Excuse me. And it's very easy to do because I haven't cured it yet. So all you have to do is just wipe it clean with a little bit of your acetone, because you cured the base color so it doesn't come off. So there you go. That easy. So you really can't ever mess up unless you cure it. So I'm going to put more of this blooming gel on here. Start over. All right, here we go. Now we're going to do it again. Let me see if there's still... Looked like there was a little piece of hair or something there. Okay. Start again. I'm going to do 1, 2, we're going to do the next one down here. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, those are going to do really nice. Then I'll do a little bitty one over here, smaller one there, small one, and small one. Okay, let's see what these do. Nice, nice. It's moving along just perfect. Oh, look how nice that looks. Can you see that? Okay, this one's not really blooming that much. So let me just add a little bit more to it. Okay. There you go. Let's see what that does. I just blew a little bit into this end right here. Kind of move it along a little bit. Real pretty, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in the lamp to cure for the 60 seconds. I think it's where I want it. And we'll move on to the next one. Let me clean this. I think I am going to try the dotting tool. This kind of, I don't know. I use the small side of the dotting tool. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm putting more red, and I don't want red. It's the orange one that I'm looking for now. All right, those two. So the next nail, I did the base coat in Jodstone number B535, which is like a banana yellow color. And I'm going to do the Jodstone orangey color. And now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, is that going to be too much like this one? I wonder if I should put this one on this one and this one on the white. I think I might try that just to kind of separate it a little bit. All right, let's try that. So we're going to do the blooming gel. You know, that's the good thing about working with blooming gel. You just kind of move things around the way you can change your mind. As long as you don't cure it, you can change your mind real easy. There you go. This one's really stuck on there. There you go. That one almost blends in with the palette itself. You can barely see it there, but it'll be okay. All right, so here we're going to do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think that was a better choice. Do it again over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we're just going to do maybe 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, look how nice that looks. That was a better choice, I think. So this is going to go on the lamp, and this way it won't blend so much in with that first one. 60 seconds. Put this one over here. I have this little old brush here that I use as like a little scoop, because I don't like to waste anything. Okay, these two go together. My brush. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do this pink one. And this one was Mepha 0764. That was the pink color. And we're going to do the Mepha 0605, which is the black. Okay, that turned out real nice. So let's put the blooming gel on here before I forget to do so. Okay. Now we're going to add some black to it. Alright, now let's start on this other side this time. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll do it down here. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll do 3 on this side. 2, maybe I'll do 4. I'll just do it like that. There you go. That's turning out real nice as well. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that in the lamp. 60 seconds. All right, and now we're going to do the white one, which this one is the pointy finger. And that was Mepha 0732 on the white color. And we are using the Jadson B516, and this is that orangey color. a pretty color. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Whoops. It's not spreading. That means I forgot to, okay, I apologize for that little blooper. A second ago, I knocked up against my phone, and I thought this one was recording, but it wasn't, so I did this off camera, I believe. I initially started putting the orangey color on the white, but I hadn't put the blooming gel on, so I had to redo it, and I apologize. So y'all probably didn't get to watch that part, but anyways, that's how pretty it came out. It's really, really nice. So this one is already done, and the next one that we're going to be working on is the burgundy colored one, and that was Mepha 0358, and I was going to put this light beigey tone on it, which is 0923. So let me put the blooming gel on this before I forget again. The good thing is if you forget to do something, as long as you haven't cured it, it is very easy. It's an easy fix. You just take your 100% acetone and wipe it down, and it should all come off, and then you just start over. So that's really nice. Alright, so let's get this one going. Two, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are going to be little. Okay. These are spreading quite nicely as well. So I'll put that in the lamp. All right. These are almost done. That one's gotten about 17 seconds left. I'm not going to try to salvage anything on that because it has a little bit of that burgundy color in there. So I'm just going to wipe this palette clean. All right, and throw these out. All right. So here are the nails. They are done. And this is the first set that we did. Now, as I mentioned, I can move these around to accommodate the different colors. If I think that maybe I need to, and I think I will. I'm probably gonna move this one up here, and because these are my pinkies, they should be okay just moving them like that. And then the other one I want to move is probably gonna flip these right here, put this one down here and this one there, and I think that looks a lot better. Looks really nice, doesn't it? Wow, I love this set. They turned out very, very nice, both of them. So I'm very satisfied with these. And if you guys haven't worked with blooming gel, you should try it. It's very easy to do. It's very repetitive. So it's an easy nail art. I'm going to put a top coat on these. And yeah, I'm very happy. I want to thank you guys for watching the entirety of this video, and for, you know, just being patient with me and me trying to use up all these small bottles that I have. But like I said, I don't like to waste anything, and I think it's a good thing to use them. So please come back and visit my channel again, Nail Art by Sin. I will certainly be putting on more videos of this type, and I still will do some hauls, of course, of nail supplies, and some swatching and overviews of any other polishes that I purchase. Like I said, I probably won't be purchasing any polishes for a while, because I do have a lot of gel polishes. I have a big order coming in from Madam Glam, actually. Should be here today, so I might do a short video on that. But anyways, thanks again for visiting Nail Art by Sin, and I appreciate your support, all of you. Thank you so much. Once again, I'd just like to thank you for being here with me on my channel, Nail Art by Sin, and also to thank all of you for your support. Please remember to like, share, and to subscribe to my channel, as it does help. I am new to creating content on YouTube, and I need all the subscribers I can get. I've got very few, so please help me out and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.